Human beings learn in a practical way. To put it simple, we can look at a human baby. A baby learns to crawl before walking and finally learns to walk in about a year. You can't just teach a baby today and say one day he or she will learn and walk. If a baby doesn't try to crawl, then he or she will never learn to walk. We can relate this to our education system. We learn only and there's no real world practical use of it. I strongly believe that's the biggest flaw in the education system, and that's why after so much of learning, we still struggle in life. We go to school, learn 8 hours a day till the age of 25, but we still struggle to have a great career. This sounds so stupid. The main reason why this happens is that we lack practical knowledge. We cannot learn almost all of the things without being practical. For example, you cannot learn how to cook food by simply reading a book. You have to cook the food by yourself and then you learn. After several attempts, you finally learn to cook a decent meal. In school, we learn the course and give test, but in life, we are given the test first and then we learn from it. What is the point to learning all these mathematical formulas unless it has a practical use? We tend to forget the things we studied after a certain period of time anyway. There is a saying, a man graduated yesterday becomes uneducated tomorrow. If we don't recall the things that we learned, we tend to forget them after a certain period of time. What happened here is that we waste a lot of time and money simply going to school. Schools would have been a lot better place to learn if all the subjects were taught in a practical way. Instead of focusing on becoming first in the class, the teachers should encourage for the unique talents that each of the students have in them. They say literacy is increasing, but so is the crime and violence rate. What does this imply? It simply implies that the way of teaching children in school is very wrong. The teachers judge their students by the ranks they get in their exams. Simply obtaining good marks in the exams by memorizing the book chapters doesn't make you smarter. In the real world, your practical knowledge is everything. Sure, everyone fails the first time, but failure is the biggest teacher of all. In school, we are taught that failing is a big mistake. If a kid is weak in his studies, then he is generally considered a failure. I mean, how sick is that? The kid might not be interested in studying at all. The kid might be good in other areas such as sports, singing, dancing, art, just to name a few. We go to school to learn, but in the process we lose our unique creativity. In school, our main focus goes to memorizing subjects that are not even useful in the day-to-day life.